我不想回家，我不想回家过年啊！你们做了什么？你们做了什么？你们5个只是看了800个病，还他妈1天4个班，还把我们除了8个门诊去上班，我们不想活。你自己看。
One of the worst places for a pandemic to begin is from within a totalitarian state, as local party minions tend to be too scared to pass bad news up the command chain and obediently wait on orders from leaders residing many hundreds of miles away, by which time it's too late where viruses are concerned anyway. And so has been the case with the coronavirus outbreak in China. Don't be fooled by Chinese state propaganda of the panic building of hospitals. Chinese Communist Party bureaucracy ensures that it's already too late. The coronavirus has spread throughout China. And I'm sure you have all seen news footage of deserted Wuhan streets, though none of the news reporters appear to have put 2 and 2 together and worked out the reason why the streets are empty. It's because most of the people living there have already fled the city, taking their coronavirus infections with them. Too late, out of control. How bad could things get? Well, 2,700 infected and 96 deaths that we know of in just over a month. Actual number may be closer to 50,000 infected. Now compare this to the 8-month SARS outbreak between November 2002 and July 2003 that resulted in 8,098 infections and 774 deaths that had a 9.6% fatality rate. Whilst for the coronavirus we don't know how many deaths there have actually been or how many are really infected, as the actual number is likely far higher than the Chinese government propaganda. The official statistics, i.e. 96 divided by 2700, suggests a fatality rate of 3.5%, or about 1/3 of the SARS virus. So likely underreporting of the actual number of deaths. However, the coronavirus is far more infectious than the SARS. How bad? How's about Holy Mother of God bad? Given the exponential rate of spread of the virus, then by the end of February 2020 as many as 1 million people could be infected globally. That at a 3.5% fatality rate would convert into 35,000 deaths. Though the true fatality rate will likely be significantly higher, and likely the virus has already spread to most nations, including Britain, given that approximately 1 million Chinese students have travelled back to their foreign universities after the New Year holidays. A lesson from nature: don't eat cats and dogs. Never mind wild bats. Balmy Chinese diet asking for trouble. Market implications. If this starts to pan out over the next few weeks, then the markets will increasingly discount future economic impact of a global pandemic, i.e. flight to safety and lower stock prices. In part, the Dow and other stock market indices have already started to discount pandemic consequences, though the trend is in line with my expectations for 2020. So a potential AI megatrend stocks buying opportunity, though stock sectors likely hardest hit will be travel, tourism and retail. And of course the Chinese stock market is paying the biggest price for the consequences of a totalitarian state's failure to act in time. And a reminder that my in-depth analysis and detailed trend forecasts are first made available to patrons who support my work. So for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month, and you'll have immediate access to my recently completed analysis on the gold price trend forecast for 2020, the British pound trend forecast for 2020, and the stock market overall outlook for 2020, as well as my top 15 AI stocks buying levels. And the next analysis to be completed within a day or so is on the silver trend forecast for 2020, and the following analysis listed in my schedule. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. Also, ensure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel for future analysis and forecast videos.